Hello, my curly girls. I am back. Tomorrow is wash day. I was going to make Saturday my wash day, but my son has a basketball game on Saturday. So I don't know. It all depends on, how I feel. But either Saturday will be wash day or tomorrow I will pre-poo. But anywho, I have a few things that I am doing, but I came to do this time is going by so quick. And I saw a few of my girlfriends doing their 4-month wrap up for Divadeb's challenge. And I just did my 3-month wrap up. I'm like, it's been 4 months already. So I'm not sure if I did 4 months, 3 months with the same hairstyle, but I'm out to do a 4-month wrap up. And y'all always know whenever I do my hair, I always record my wash day from start to finish, different segments of it. So y'all will see, I guess, my hair during my starting my 5-month. I'm taking, it seemed like I may have only had 2 styles during month 4. And 2 of the weeks my hair was straight, and then the other 2 weeks it was like this. So I am going to pull my hairband down because I just want to show y'all my hair. Now, it's been 2 weeks. Today makes 2 weeks since I last did my hair. And if you looked at my last video of my wash day, I used the Marie Dean Peaches and Cream Curl Cream, which I will say held my hair up very, very well. As I said, it's been 2 weeks. Y'all know my hair does not last very long. My hair is still soft. See that? But as you can see, it is frizzy. I think had I used any other moisturizer, it would not have, I would have had to wash this out. It would not have lasted this long. Yeah, so I would say the Marie Dean Peaches and Cream Curl Cream, or she has a lot of curl creams. Definitely a good curl cream is definitely moisturizing. I have not, as you can see, I haven't even taken my hair down from the last time I put it up. Only thing I did was take the bobby pins out that was holding this down because I put my scarf on, so it automatically just lays down without any bobby pins in it, and it doesn't even stand back up. But I haven't taken my hair down or anything since I put it up the day I washed it. And this, as I said, this is how it looks. It is frizzy now. I was scratching in my scalp. That's another thing I want to bring up, is that since forever, I've been dealing with very bad irritation, especially in certain areas of my hair where my dandruff is the worst. This is, well, I would say, yeah, this is the first time in a long time that I have not had any irritation or itchiness. Just a little itch right here or whatever. So that's why I was able to go 2 weeks without washing my hair or taking my twist down. I do still have flakes, but they are not as bad as they normally are. I know when I had my hair straightened, I didn't have a lot of irritation. I did have some itchiness here and there, but this wash period, I had absolutely none, which is good. And what I did was, for this wash period, I basically went back to using my Jamaican black castor oil, and I did mix it with some other oils. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. And I know for the past couple of months, I had not been layering my products because once my dandruff came back full force, I didn't want to have all of that product and heavy creams in my hair. And it also gave me a chance to really see what some of the products that I was using, how they really worked for my hair, opposed to unless they was just really bad and it overpowered another product that I have been using longer on top of a new product. It really let me see how the product really works for my hair just using that one product. So yeah, so I haven't not been layering my products. I've been just using one moisturizer, my leave-in, and my butter to seal, and that has been it. And then whatever oil I'm going to use to oil my scalp. So that is, you know, what I have to report, is just to show you the Marie Dean curl cream is a go. Also too, with not layering your products, it also, didn't I say that? It also lets you see how the product works in your hair. So I would say for like, because y'all know I get really bad frizz. My hair does not last long. So now I know with certain creams, moisturizing creams, I guess curl creams are like stylers or definers. I'm not sure. I really don't wear wash and goes, so I need something, especially if I want to do smaller twists. And this is the smallest that y'all will ever see my twist. I don't, unless somebody else put them in, because I'm not doing mini twists. But I did put a lot more twist in my hair, and I do like the Marie Dean products when it comes to hold. They really hold the hair, but as you can see, you hear no crunch. My hair is soft still, you know, but it really gives it hold. So I do, now I know that if I want to do hairstyles that is going to give me hold, is that's going to last for a couple of days, I use Marie Dean, opposed to going through all of these different products trying to see which one is going to work the best. If I really don't care about the hold, I have a lot of other moisturizers that I can use, but as I said, the only thing I used was my leave-in, the Marie Dean Peaches and Cream Protein-Less Curl Cream, and my butter. And then also, I want to say that I did really good on not ordering something every week for my hair, because I'm really trying to use up the products that I have. I had a ton of moisturizers, yeah, that I needed to use, but what I did was I was supposed to send my aunt a package months ago. I'm really bad when it comes to that stuff, and I never sent it, and I sat it in the garage, and I think my husband threw it away when he cleaned out the garage. So what I had to do, because I had promised to send her this stuff so long ago, I had to go through my stash of stuff that I really wanted to keep and use, and you know, just take out a bunch of stuff that I hadn't used in a while that I probably really didn't need. And it probably helped me too to get rid of some stuff. I was just looking like, when am I going to use this? I'm really trying to cut back and I still want to try different things, but not to buy so much where I just have stuff sitting there, because this stuff is all natural and it do go bad after a while. And some of these products you don't need a lot. A little does go a long way. So, you know, that was probably the best that, you know, some of the stuff I used one time that I have been buying over the weeks, you know, I just give it to her and let her use it. But I was looking for another refresher spray. I did find one. Well, I didn't find it. She sent it to me as a gift, and I actually absolutely love it. And it's the Heritage Hydration. I think it's the Big City Punch leave-in conditioner. And she sent it, I don't know if that's her sample size or if that's her regular, you know, size, but that Big City Punch is so moisturizing, and that's what I would use because, you know, my hair doesn't last. I would go back in about 4 days or so after I have washed and re-moisturize my hair and retwist it. And so I would just spray that on my hair and then seal it with my healing hair butter and twist it back up until I wash again, which would be probably like another 4 to 5 days later, because normally I would wash between 7 and 9 days, not to go over 9 days. And so that stuff would just soften my hair up really nicely. And so I was looking for another refresher spray, so to say, and I kept hearing about the Alikay Naturals. So because I only have one refresher spray, I really don't do refresher sprays because it really, some of them that I've tried really didn't do anything for me. It was like spraying water on my hair, and water it ain't free for me, but I have that right here. So I wanted to try this Alikay Natural. I love lemon scents. I love lemons. And so I wanted to try it. So I bought this month, and I do like it as a refresher spray. I use this about 3 times on my hair now. And what I would do when my hair starts to look a little dull, I just spritzed it all over my hair. I probably used it because I got this. So I probably used it after about, I don't know, 5 or 6 days into my hair being done. And I just used it because I wanted to see how well it worked. I didn't take my hair down. I just spritzed it really good all over and just like, you know, rubbed it in, put my headband on and kept going. And then I may have used it about 2 more times. I know I used it today because I had not refreshed my hair, did anything to it all week. And I think I used it once last week as well. And so from what I could tell, it's not bad. It's a good refresher spray. It's better than using water because it has much more in it, you know, like oils, different oils and herbs. And it smells really good. It smells like lemon heads, the candy lemon heads. And I love lemon heads. So I will buy this again. You know, it's not like you spraying water on your hair, but it has many more benefits. So I will buy it again. But I won't use this as a regular leave-in. I don't believe this would be moisturizing enough for my hair unless I'm trying to do a wash and go, or I'm doing a blowout or something like that, and I just need a light leave-in. Then I would use this because this would be perfect if you're doing a blowout or a flat iron or a roller set and you just need a really light leave-in. You don't need a heavy leave-in if you want your hair to be light and airy and not weighed down. You just need something light. So this would be perfect for that. And then the other thing I bought that I've been looking at for over a year, I first saw this in a store called Sprouts. It's one of those stores where everything, not everything, but they're more along the lines like Whole Foods, organic, homegrown, or, you know, all that different type of stuff. And I saw this red palm oil, and it kind of interests me because I was looking at coconut oils and almond oils and stuff like that, and I came across this red palm oil. So I asked the lady about it because the first thing that stood out to me as I was reading it, it says orangutan safe. And y'all know me. I looked at her and I said, y'all sell stuff in here for orangutans? And so she started laughing and she said, no. I said, and I can't remember what her excuse was because it's been over a year since I, you know, had first inquired about this particular one. But I think they may give it to orangutans. I don't know. It says it's from West Africa. I don't know. Maybe it's something that they give to orangutans when they cook. I have no clue. But it is red palm oil. And I did see one video last year. There is not any videos with using this on your hair. And I saw one girl, curly girl, I cannot remember her name. It's been like a year because I researched it to see if anybody else had used it. And it was one girl that did use it. As I said, I don't remember her name. She loved it. Kind of just threw it to the wayside because I started becoming a product junkie with all of the other products. So it kind of left my mind. And then I seen another young lady recently that was using the red palm oil who liked it as well. So it came back to me. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I kind of been scared to use different oils because of the coconut oil mishap that I had. You know, when I put the coconut oil in my hair, and it made my hair very hard, brittle, especially on my ends. It took my ends like a month or more to really like get back, you know, and moisturized from that coconut oil. So I'm really conscious about using different things in my hair, you know, or trying when it comes to oils, different oils in my hair. So maybe I'll just do it in one section. I'm planning on using this as a pre-poo. I was using the Tresemme Naturals. I am using the Tresemme Naturals, but not all the time. I want my hair wet. You know, I tried the I believe it was Happy Nappy Honey, if I'm not mistaken. It was a pre-poo. It was like an oil. She said it was a deep conditioner, but it actually, and Ty Crable also did a video on it, and she sent me mine as a sample, and Ty Crable actually bought it. And we figured out it was the same thing. And Ty said it was good as a pre-poo. And so I tried it as a pre-poo. And it worked really well. I was able to detangle my hair and everything with just, you know, that butter mix. Because it was nothing but a bunch of butters and oils that she had in there. So I wouldn't say it was a deep conditioner. But for me, it worked very good as a pre-poo. But when I went onto her site, when she had another sale, it looked like she kind of changed the formula on it. So, and that's something it looks like she has been doing quite frequently, you know, with certain, she would get one of these big bloggers to test her product. And if it don't work well, then she would go back in and reformulate it. You know, it's just, so I kind of was just like, you know what? I'll just try different oils and butters, you know, to, if I want to do a oil, you know, pre-poo, and just mix some stuff together myself and some butters. You know, I can't be so bothered with some of these companies, you know, or whatever, you know, wasting my money. But anywho, back to the matter at hand. So this is what I'm planning on using the red palm oil for as a pre-poo. I don't know if I'm going to use it by itself. I don't know if I'm going to use it in a mix. I'm not sure yet, but that's my plan, to use it as a pre-poo mixture. And I like to pre-poo overnight. So using oils and butters would, if I could find one that softens my hair and lets me detangle, then it's a go, because I don't have to worry about my hair being wet overnight. And then I'm deep conditioning overnight if I don't get a chance to finish my hair. So that's been something I've been trying to work through. But anywho, this video is going on 19, 20 minutes. And so I just wanted to bring these things to you that I'm going to be trying this as a pre-poo. Hopefully it works out, and I will record that when I'm using it. And I bought this. So these were the only two things. I'm very proud of myself that I bought for the month of January, for the month of January. Although I've been drooling at the mouth because I've been watching all of these reviews and I've been just wanting to buy, but I have to stick to my guns. My empties that I have, I don't know if I showed these before, but it's my sample size of my healing hair butter. And this I use on my son, and I absolutely love it. I'm almost mad because I love it, because we know this is, I believe, $14 to $16 if you go on Bask Beauty. And I got this on Gloss 48 or something like that, and they made a mistake with the price, so I got these for I think $1 or something like that. I'm not sure. It was real cheap. $5 or something, like $5 or something like that. I can't remember. $1.50, $2. I think it was $2. Yeah, it was $2. I ended up buying 5 of these. I gave one away in the giveaway. I gave one to my 11-year-old, and I had 3 left, and I currently have 1 left because he used one just that quick. As you can see, cleaned out. And I absolutely love this. I use this on my 7-year-old, from his hair to his face, all over his body. And on his hair, I seal his hair. I use the Heritage Hydration liquid gold. I really didn't care for it on my hair, but it's very moisturizing. It makes his hair soft. So it was just sitting in my refrigerator. I used it once, and before it went bad or expired, because it did have an expiration on it, I wanted to use it. And so I used it on his hair. He loves the way it smells, so I put that on his hair first, and then I seal it with this, and it works perfect together. So those are my empties that I have. And then yeah, those are my empties that I have so far. And then I also bought this these Revlon scented nail polishes, which I love the colors, but I absolutely hate the smell. I polished my nails early, I think last weekend, with this one. And the smell, you don't smell it until it dries. That's when you get the scent. And it was killing me. I immediately took it off my nails because I couldn't stand the smell. So I need to find my receipt or something so I could take these back to Ulta. I got these from Ulta. And I can't do the scented nail polish. And don't kill me, Marquita, but not only did I take off the nail polish, I bit my nails down. See? I don't know. It's just a bad habit I have. But that is it. That is my 4th month wrap up. I will come back on my wash day to show you what I'm doing when I pre-poo. Come back and show you that. But this is my hair. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments in the box below. Peace.